A U.S. official says that at least 40 people have been found dead inside a tractor-trailer in a presumed migrant smuggling attempt in South Texas. The official says that 15 others in that truck were taken to hospitals in San Antonio, where the bodies were found on Monday. The official spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity because the information had not been authorized for public release. Ukrainian officials say scores of civilians are feared killed or injured after a Russian strike hit a crowded shopping mall. VOA's Joe Ramsey reports.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called the number of victims in the central city of Kremenchuk unimaginable and labeled it a terrorist attack. He said more than 1,000 shoppers and staff were inside at the time of the attack. Zelensky stressed the target presented no threat to the Russian army and had no strategic value. Late Monday, Ukraine's emergency service reported at least 16 people were dead and about 60 wounded. Rescuers worked into the night to search for victims. The missile strike unfolded as Western leaders pledged continued support for Ukraine, and the world's major economies prepared new sanctions against Russia, including a price cap on oil and higher tariff on goods. Joe Ramsey, VOA News.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky underscored the urgency of helping his country's military improve its position against Russia during a video meeting with leading economic powers. Zelensky, in his remarks on Monday to the Group of Seven summit, addressed the delicacy of the moment for Ukraine in its war with Russia. The Ukrainian leader's comments came as G7 leaders prepare to unveil plans to pursue a price cap on Russian oil and more. 3 people were killed, dozens were hurt in an Amtrak train crash in Missouri. AP correspondent Mike Gracia with details.
An Amtrak train traveling from Los Angeles to Chicago collided with a dump truck in a remote area of Missouri Monday afternoon, killing 3 people.
2 on the train and 1 in the dump truck.
Corporal Justin Dunn of Missouri Highway Patrol.
The train had approximately 207 passengers as well as crew members.
Hospitals reported receiving more than 40 people who were injured in the crash, and more were expected. Amtrak officials said 7 cars derailed. The collision was at a rural intersection on a gravel road with no lights or electric controls. It was the second Amtrak collision in as many days. Sunday afternoon, 3 people were killed when an Amtrak commuter train smashed into a car in Northern California. I'm Mike Gracia.
Hundreds of so-called crisis pregnancy centers are located across every state in the United States. Now that the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that states can make abortion illegal, experts say these centers are likely to redouble their efforts to persuade women not to end their pregnancies. The logistics works in their favor since many women won't have the legal option of abortion without leaving their state. Some 2,500 pregnancy centers are located across the country, while there are fewer than 800 abortion clinics. Often religiously affiliated, the anti-abortion centers are not licensed medical facilities and do not provide medical services such as pre- or postnatal care or health care for uninsured women. Facebook and Instagram have begun promptly removing posts that offer abortion pills to women who may not be able to access them, following a Supreme Court decision that stripped away constitutional protections for the procedure. Memes and status updates explain how women could legally get abortion pills by the mail. Some even offer to mail the prescriptions to women living in a state that has banned the procedure. Facebook and Instagram responded by removing some of the posts. The platform's parent company, Meta, said it has a policy against gifting or selling pharmaceutical drugs. The U.S. House January 6 panel is calling a surprise hearing this week to present evidence it says it recently obtained, raising expectations of new bombshells in the sweeping investigation into the Capitol insurrection. The hearing, scheduled for 1 p.m. Tuesday, comes after Congress left Washington for a 2-week recess. Lawmakers on the panel investigating the January 6, 2021 insurrection said last week that there would be no more hearings until July. The subject of the hearings is so far unclear. A spokesman for the panel declined to comment on its substance.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.